What's going on, guys? This is Aaron from Departures Capital, and welcome to the video. In this video, we're talking all about the volatility in the markets. It's a crazy sunny day. Surprisingly, it's -5 out still, but this is the first real sunny day we've had in a while, and what a crazy day it is on the markets. We're seeing the psychedelic sector tank despite the world's first ETF, or the first psychedelic-based ETF launching today, so that's pretty exciting. We are seeing a pullback for a lot of the major psychedelic stocks, and we're also going to be talking about the volatility. Gamestop, is the market going to crash? That's that's the headliner title of this video. So I'm going to give my opinion as to what I think is going on. And yeah, so we're going to keep it straight to the point. Comment of the day, quick recap on the markets. Talk about a few different sectors, and then straight to talk about my favorite stocks and stocks of the day. And we're going to kind of make these market minutes and these daily recaps a little more exciting. So I hope you enjoy, guys. That's it. Let's get straight into the video. And last but not least, guys, before we dive into this video, I got to say, JR did in fact message me, and he wants to do another interview. He said he wants to talk about the share sales, any other questions we have. So I'm reaching out to the community now. Please drop me a comment down below. Let me know if there is a specific question that you want me to ask JR. I can't promise that I'm going to answer all the questions because I'm probably going to get hundreds of requests. I did go to the Reddit community also, which gave me a really warm welcome. They're at 6.4 thousand members on Mindmed's Reddit now. All the Facebook groups, mostly on Facebook, are over 1,000 members. So the community is growing really fast. We got to be at like 10,000 people across just Facebook and Reddit, not including YouTube, all the other channels that follow it. So that's pretty awesome. Drop those comments below. Let me know what specific questions you have, and that's it. So I do my best to keep you guys updated on Mindmed, and obviously, it is the biggest position in my portfolio by a long shot. So let's get straight into the video. Kindly explode that like button. It takes just 1 second of your time, and it helps my videos so very much, along with cashing that subscribe button and ringing the market bell for notifications on future videos. And let's get Departures Capital to like 32,000 subscribers. We're back to the grind here. The slow and steady move up. Just hit 31.3 thousand subscribers, so let's keep it going. Subscribe, guys. Thank you. Let's get straight into this. First comment of the day. Joseph Dredd, an hour later than normal, you're fired. Sorry, man. I apologize for that. Today I'm shooting this video early, right before an interview, and we'll have to get this video out an hour early. So I hope I can make up for myself. Mutant Ref, I want US Eagles to stay cheap as I'm trying to accumulate my weight in silver, just shy of 3,000 ounces. That's a pretty awesome position, man. Physical gold and silver is a really interesting investment if you've got a plan to store it. One of my friends, he is a bullion dealer, so he knows all about that. It's an interesting business, and there's definitely some cool things. I like stamped bullion. I think coins are pretty cool. Yeah, it's interesting. So Andrew B, I do hope the ETF listing site gives the entire sector a nice boost on Wednesday. That's absolutely not what we got. I would love to win some Mindmed merch. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case, man. But fingers crossed, we can head up from here. This sector has seen a little bit of a pullback recently, so we thought we were breaking out, and then obviously there's been a tremendous amount of volatility in the market. So Gregory MacArthur, any chance you can do a deep dive of the psychedelic sector post ETF launch? New subscriber and love some Mindmed merch. So you know what I'll do today in today's video for Departures stocks, which, by the way, tune into Departures stocks. Let's get us to 4,000 subscribers, guys. I'm going to take the ETF, I'm going to take it apart, take a look at all the companies, and yeah, we'll do a recap. So that's what I will focus today's video on for Departure stocks. So thanks a lot for that, man. Julian A. Neo has a price target of $300 according to CNN. Wow, that's pretty impressive. I'm not a big bull right now in the EV market, as hot as it is. I'm more so a psychedelic bull, so I can't be a bull on everything. But obviously it's going to be a sector that grows. Electric vehicles are the future, but still nothing yet. So any more news on eHave? I'm seeing really big gains with their ties in the psych industry. So I don't actually, I did do that video. That was obviously a sponsored video, and I'll let you guys know if I get any more info on that thing. So now let's see what's going on Wall Street, guys. Okay, so Wall Street, the Dow is down 1%, the S&P is down 0.45%, and the NASDAQ is down 1.6%. So why is it down? Let's see, what the heck is going on Wall Street and why are the markets tanking. So some games are too fun to stop. GameStop stock dominated the opening of trading on Wall Street on Wednesday, and I heard that this stock traded more dollar volume than Tesla. Like, this is absolutely crazy. More dollar volume than Tesla, more dollar volume than Apple. doubling its price from Tuesday's close as a horde of retail traders continued to squeeze short sellers out of the stock. That was despite reports suggesting that Melvin Capital, the hedge fund that had appeared to be the focus of the retail traders' attack, had closed out its short position. And I also heard Andrew Left closed his short position from Citron Research. So it's just crazy, the power of retail, the power of Reddit, Wall Street Bets, like their communities in the millions. And the market that we're in is unlike any market that I'm sure any of us, have ever seen, especially for the older demographic in this market right now. They're probably just shaking their head. And so if you're an older demographic and you've been in the market a long time, feel free to drop some comments down below. Let me know what you think of this market madness, and can it continue? I guess that's my question. So now let's take a look at GameStop. GameStop is up to $332 per share, up $182 per share. And it's amazing how long, this stock held on to these gains. It wasn't like, an initial run up and then crash. I don't know if people are keeping their money in until the end of the day and then it's just going to tank. But I don't know if this is sustainable, guys. I mean, there's a reason why, obviously, Citron and the other fund were shorting it. They obviously had something against the company. Not saying it's going to go bankrupt, but they wouldn't just pick a company that's going to do this. And obviously, this was like a coordinated attack. But yeah, it's wild. So we'll see how long this lasts. I mean, it's fun to watch. I don't really take part in these. If I had a little bit of change to throw around, maybe. But to be honest, I don't really have time to sit around and watch this. It's fun to talk about, though. It's definitely fun to talk about. So anyways, let's get into the gold and silver sector now. So we're going to quickly talk about gold and silver, see what's going on there. Then we're going to talk about the indexes and whether I think the market's going to crash. And then it's going to be a little bit of news, and then my favorite stocks, and then that will be it for the video. So we're trying to keep these videos a little more exciting, a little bit more dynamic, a little shorter too. So I hope you guys enjoy the new style. Let me know if you have any suggestions to make these videos better or more exciting. So gold's trading down $6.50 per ounce, down 0.35%. So nothing that really to flinch about. And let's take a look now and see. Silver is down 11 cents, down 0.45%. And I want to take a look at the 6-month chart for gold. So gold, still looks like it's kind of just downtrending. To be honest, it looks like we may keep on downtrending, might dip it to the 1700s. Not that I'm a gold bear. I'm still a gold bull. I just think that gold's not really hot right now. So 1844. I'm neutral on gold right now. I would say I'm definitely much more bullish on tech, and I'm definitely more bullish on a few growth plays. Obviously, you guys know my two right now, Litelink and Mindmed. Litelink and Mindmed are my two plays. Litelink did release some news today, so we will talk about that. And let's just get into the rest of this video. So I want to take a look at the indexes now. And the Dow is kind of rolling over by the looks of it. Still hasn't cracked 30,000, although on the day we were kind of close at 3,300 points. But I see some pretty heavy support around 30,000, and I think it's a matter of time before we get that stimulus. I really think that that's what the market's looking for. There's also a Fed meeting today. The S&P, on the other hand, is down 1.48%. So the markets are definitely, having a minor correction for now. Obviously, I can't predict the future, but it doesn't really concern me right now. Otherwise, I wouldn't be long still. But I think these are healthy corrections, healthy minor little pullbacks, couple percent here and there. We've seen this happen, and strictly, just waiting for stimulus right now. So let's take a look and see what Kitco has to say. So of course, we got to look at the negative side, the bearish case. So gold price closely mirrors 2011. Is a crash coming? What did Gary Wagner have to say? I think it's less likely now, and that it is because of the unique environment we found ourselves in. Not only are we doing quantitative easing with interest rates near zero, but we've spent the first round $3 trillion fiscal stimulus. They bailed the banks out last time, but this time they're providing capital in other ways through the Treasury. So watch that interview. If you are concerned about some of your positions in the gold sector, of course, they're not doing as good as they were before. And we've seen some pretty hefty declines, but you guys know my strategy. I better make some money off Litelink and Mindmed so I can buy up the miners before it's too late. So we'll see what happens. Gold, silver, platinum look like they're in trouble. So it appears the churning of gold and silver is ending. This is a contributed commentary from Todd Bubba Horowitz. It appears the churning of gold and silver is ending with the resumption of the downtrend. The inability to take out resistance is a clear sign that buyers have failed to make room for the sellers to come in. There are no guarantees, but the price action suggests that this will be the case. So like I said, guys, just quickly going back to the charts for gold, I wouldn't be surprised if we continue to slide a little bit, potentially retest those lows in the 1700s. I do see some pretty heavy support in the 1700s, and if the gold and silver equities continue to drop, but we can get some nice gains for the psychedelic sector and a few growth stocks, specifically, the ones that I would love to go up, then that would be a perfect storm. So we'll see if that can happen, guys. But right now, it is what it is. All right, so now let's get into some of our favorite stocks, and we'll start this off with Mindmed, and it's already 11 minutes into the video, guys. So we're going to spend like the next 5 minutes just talking about our favorite stocks. So Mindmed's looking to hold support around $4. I would say that $4 is probably going to turn out to be, a psychological level especially for investors who are thinking, oh man, I missed out. Mindmed broke out above 420. I missed out. What should I be doing now? Is there any speculative positions that I want to add? Mindmed around $4. Let's not forget. I said, I'd be a buyer below 440, and I wouldn't really be doing much above 440. So I'm glad I didn't, because not saying that it's a bad thing. I'm sure there's many people who bought Mindmed above 440, but that was kind of just my psychology behind, my position in Mindmed. So I'm going to stick to those guns. Like I said, Mindmed looks like it's doing a little bit of consolidating around $4. We'll see if it holds on to $4, fingers crossed. But definitely the volatility in the market will affect these stocks, these high growth stocks, especially stocks like Mindmed that have already, put in substantial gains. So I would say over the next couple trading days, we'll see if we get some kind of bounce. I would watch 420 very closely. Once again, we're just 14 cents off and the day's not even done. It's not even 2 o'clock. So we could get a late day rally for the psychedelic sector. We did get the launch of that ETF, but let's take a look at some of the other names in this space just to see how they're doing. So Numinous Wellness is down 9.21%. Mindmed's not the only decliner. That's nice to know. Let's take a look at Field Trip Health, see what they're up to today. They're down just 2%. So Field Trip Health has actually held on to their gains quite impressively. So that is one thing I did want to comment. Field Trip Health's been on a really nice run. Red Light Holland had a tremendous run, breakout to all-time highs, so it's no surprise that the stock's down 11.3% today. For some reason, investing.com does not want to give me quotes for Cybin, so we're going to actually have to go here on Yahoo Finance and see what's going on. So stocks stall as traders await Fed decision. So like I said, we might get something end of day. Cybin is holding on pretty substantially, although the stock has dropped since the announcement of their financing. I believe the financing was at 230 or around 230. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let's just double check here. Yeah, so sorry, 225. So that's kind of how I base my entry points. Right now, Cybin's trading essentially right around where they just did the most recent, I believe it was upsized to $30 million financing. So about at or below 225, I feel like Cybin might not be a bad idea to take a look at that one. Obviously not financial advice. I'll never tell you guys to buy or sell stocks. Litelink is up 3.7%, up half a cent on this red day, so that's nice, showing some signs of support. They did release some news, so we'll be talking about that. And so first, let's take a look and see what Litelink's news is. So Litelink signs LOI, letter of intent to acquire equity stake in Canada's premier cryptocurrency exchange. So I said I wasn't getting into crypto. So technically I'm not getting into crypto, but I'm not owning crypto, but I do believe, in the trading business. And that's because I saw what happened with Voyager Digital. The stock went from like 75 cents all the way up to 52-week highs of $9.50. So, of course, it's down substantially now, but Voyager Digital is a Canada-based crypto asset broker that provides retail and institutional investors with a turnkey solution to trade crypto assets. So, Personally, I think, Voyager timed that, flawlessly. Litelink's getting into the business now, and we might not see these type of gains. I don't expect those type of gains, but I do think that the asset trading business should probably remain fairly lucrative, as I don't think that, crypto is just going to go away. I think that there's going to still be tremendous volatility in the market, but I think that there will always be trading. I don't think that this trend is just going to kind of go away unless we see like a major dump. But I think, probably 20,000 for Bitcoin. In fact, I'm a little bearish on Bitcoin just due to the charts and how much it's ran. But in terms of the crypto asset trading business, that is one thing I like. And not to mention, I've done work with Litelink before. I've interviewed management. So yeah, I'm excited for that. So anyways, guys, let's just take a look quickly at the details here. So a company focused in emerging technologies across growing sectors, including crypto, blockchain, AI, and cloud. So it's not their only sector as well. Crypto is not their only sector. They've also blockchain, AI, cloud technologies. CattleX, Canada's premier cryptocurrency exchange with over 40 altcoins for purchase. So let's take a look at the details for this exchange. So CattleX is a Canadian-based FinTrack registered and compliant digital asset exchange platform that specializes in cryptocurrency trading, blockchain, and cybersecurity technology. CattleX has developed a scalable and modularized platform with a trading engine that can scale to millions of users in real time and cutting-edge cybersecurity system, CyberSmote, which is patent pending. So the features: number 1, fully featured exchange order book; number 2, zero deposit fees and immediate funding; 0.15% trading fees; tightest buy-in spreads in Canada under 0.1%; and lowest rates to buy Bitcoin in Canada. So take a look at the news for LLT, but it is up on a red day. And although it was kind of annoying that they finally put out news and it was such a red day, I feel like the stock would have ran a lot more if we weren't in such a sell the news or sell the market mood. But fingers crossed it goes good from here, and I look forward to bringing you guys more updates on all these companies. That was your update for the day, though. Those are your market minutes, guys. Let me know in the comments what you think. Drop those questions, and we're out of here. Always remember, Departures Capital and Departures stocks are for information, education, and entertainment purposes only. Don't buy or sell a stock because you heard it on here. Buy or sell a stock because you've done your research, you've done your thorough due diligence, and you make your own personal investment decisions for yourself. This video is not financial advice. We'll see you guys in our next video.